My friends laughed because I didn't order food. Until the bill came and they demanded that I split it. My name is Maya Chen, and I'm about to tell you how 4 people I called my best friends stole over $8,000 from me without me even noticing. Until I started keeping score. Before I tell you what happened, tell me, where are you watching from? Drop your city below, because what I'm about to share happens everywhere, in every city, every friend group, every social circle where money becomes the quiet weapon nobody wants to talk about. I'm 26 years old. I work as a graphic designer at a tech startup in the city. I live alone in a studio apartment that's really just a glorified closet with a window, but it's mine. My student loans take a chunk of my paycheck every month, and what's left barely covers rent, utilities, and groceries if I'm careful. But I had friends. At least I thought I did. Brittany, Devin, Elena, and Zoe. We met sophomore year of college, all crammed into the same dorm building, surviving on ramen and dreams. Back then, we were all broke together. We split $2 bottles of wine 4 ways and thought we were living like royalty. After graduation, something shifted. Their careers launched like rockets. Brittany went into investment banking. Devin became a management consultant. Elena landed in tech sales. Zoe went to law school and became a corporate attorney. Me, I became a graphic designer. I love my work, but passion doesn't pay like finance does. Still, they kept including me. Monthly dinners, weekend trips. I thought it meant our friendship had survived the income gap. I was wrong about what it actually meant. The pattern started slowly. We'd go out to dinner, and they'd order appetizers, entrees, cocktails, desserts. I'd order a salad or soup, maybe water. When the bill came, someone would announce cheerfully, "Let's just split it evenly." So much easier. And I'd pay. I'd pay $40 for a $12 salad, $60 for soup and water. At first, I told myself it was fair. That's what friends do, right? It all evens out in the end. Except it didn't. It never did. But dinners were just the beginning. What they did with group gifts was so much worse. 3 months before everything exploded, our boss announced she was having a baby. Before I could even respond, Brittany had already made the decision for me. Maya's so creative. She should totally coordinate the gift. I spent 2 weeks putting together the perfect gift basket. Hand-painted signs, custom cards, organic baby clothes. The total came to $240. I sent a Venmo request, $48 each. Simple math. The responses trickled in over 3 days. Brittany, "Oh my God, I'm so broke this week. Can I send like 15 for now?" Devin, "Wow, didn't realize it would be so expensive. I can do 20. I received $60 total. I should have received 192. That same week, the exact same week they claimed to be broke, Elena posted a photo of her new $350 handbag on Instagram. Devin checked into a $400 omakase sushi restaurant. Brittany posted a mirror selfie in a designer dress. I stared at my phone at 2 in the morning and felt something crack inside my chest. Not break yet, just crack. When I tried to follow up, "Hey, just checking on those Venmo requests," Zoe responded publicly, "It's kind of awkward to keep bringing up money. Makes you seem petty." I swallowed it. I told myself friendship was worth more than money. I had no idea they were just getting started. 2 months before the restaurant incident, Devin found the perfect Airbnb for a girls' weekend in Napa Valley. $1,600 for the weekend. Split 5 ways, $320 each. I put it on a credit card and tried not to think about the interest. When we arrived, the room situation was announced. 3 actual bedrooms and a pull-out couch in the living room. "Maya, you're the smallest, so you take the couch, okay? You'll be totally comfortable." The smallest, not the one who paid the same amount. The smallest. That weekend, they planned $85 wine tastings. I skipped 2 of them, claiming I was cutting back on drinking while I sat by the pool alone, reading a book I'd already read 3 times. At dinners, they ordered bottles of wine that cost more than my electricity bill. I ordered appetizers and told them I wasn't very hungry. Sunday morning, Devin pulled out her spreadsheet. An actual color-coded spreadsheet. The weekend came to $1,987. Split 5 ways, that's $396.75 each. My heart stopped. I'd skipped 2 wine tastings, $170 I shoulda know. I'd ordered the cheapest items at every meal. I'd slept on a couch instead of a real bedroom. By any fair calculation, I owed maybe $350. Can we maybe itemize some of this? I asked quietly. Devon's expression shifted. That's not really how group trips work, Maya. When you agree to come, you agree to share all the costs. We always split equally, Brittany added. It's just easier that way. Zoe delivered the final blow. You signed up for a group experience. There's an implicit agreement that costs are shared. I paid $396.75. I had exactly $43 left until payday, which was 5 days away. But the exploitation didn't stop when we were stationary. My car became another tool they used. The texts came like clockwork. 6 in the morning. Can you drive me to the airport? 11 at night. Stranded at this bar, can you come get me? I calculated it once. Over 6 months, I'd driven them 437 miles. At the federal mileage rate, that's $253. Not once did any of them offer gas money. The one time I tried to bring it up, Elena's response made me feel like I'd committed a crime. You're seriously going to charge me for a ride? I thought we were friends. I apologized. I actually apologized for asking them to contribute to the gas they used. But it wasn't just rides. I'm a graphic designer, and they treated my professional skills like another thing they could take for free. Brittany needed a flyer. 3 hours of work, 2 rounds of revisions. She posted it on Instagram with the caption, I made this. No credit. No payment. Devon needed website mock-ups. 20 hours of work across 4 days. I'll totally pay you from the client fee. The client ghosted her. I never got paid. Elena needed branding for her jewelry business. 14 different deliverables. When I start making money, we'll split the profits. Her business fizzled after 3 months. Zoe needed a pitch deck for investors. 30 hours of work. She used it to raise $50,000 in seed funding. She sent me a $50 Starbucks gift card with a note. Thanks for being such a supportive bestie. $50. For 30 hours of work that directly resulted in her receiving $50,000. But the disparity wasn't just about money flowing out. It was about help never flowing back. In 18 months, I asked them for help 4 times. Request 1, my car broke down. I needed rides to work for a week. Every single one of them said no. Brittany had back-to-back meetings. Devon's car was getting detailed. Elena was staying at her boyfriend's place. Zoe said the route didn't work for her. That Thursday, Devon texted, Can you drive me to the airport Saturday morning? 5 a.m. flight. My car was still broken. Request 2. I needed help moving furniture. 20 minutes of work, maximum. They all had excuses. Brittany had a thing. Devon was out of town. Elena had a bad back. Zoe was drowning in work. Zoe posted brunch photos that same Saturday. Request 3. Emergency vet bill. My cat ate something toxic. $300. Due immediately. I had $60 in my checking account. Could anyone possibly spot me $50 until Friday? They didn't even respond. Read receipts showed they'd all seen it. Nobody replied. I called my mom. She sent the money. Request 4. I had an art show. A small gallery featuring local designers. Would love if you could stop by even for a few minutes. Brittany. OMG, yes. I'll try to make it. Devon. Putting it in my calendar. None of them showed up. They went to dinner together instead. An expensive dinner at Nobu. They just hadn't invited me. 4 requests in 18 months. 0 times they showed up. Meanwhile, they'd made 89 requests of me. I'd said yes 77 times. I made a chart, sitting at my kitchen table at midnight, plotting our relationship in color-coded data visualization. It looked like what it was, extraction. And then came the dinner that changed everything. Regular Friday. End of a long week. The group chat had been active all afternoon. Brittany suggested Marcello's, an upscale Italian steakhouse downtown. I opened their menu online while sitting at my desk. Appetizers, $18 to $32. Steaks, $65 to $98. Cocktails, $16 to $24. My stomach contracted. I arrived at 7:15. They were already there, wine open, laughing. The waiter appeared. Something to drink? I'll just have water. Tap water is fine. Brief silence. Then Elena laughed. Maya's on another diet. You're so disciplined. When was the last time you actually ate something when we went out? Brittany asked. I swear you have the most willpower of anyone I know, Devin added. They knew. They absolutely knew. And they were making jokes about it. They ordered. Brittany, Wagyu ribeye, truffle mac and cheese, cocktail. $112. Devin, lobster tail, Caesar salad wine. $111. Elena, sea bass, burrata appetizer, cocktail. $111. Zoe, surf and turf, asparagus, old-fashioned. $115. And for you, miss? Just the minestrone soup, please. And water. When their food arrived, they made sure to comment on every bite. This steak is insane. Maya, you have to try this. The lobster is perfect. Every comment was a small violence. They ordered dessert. $15 each. When the waiter brought the bill, Brittany grabbed it and did quick math. Total is $487. Split 5 ways, that's $97.40 each. Everyone pulled out their phones. Wait, I said. I just had soup and water. That's $12. Silence. The jazz music seemed too loud. We always split equally, Maya. You know that, Devin said. But I only had $12 worth of food. It's just easier this way, Zoe added. I'm not paying $97 for soup. Brittany's face shifted to anger. Maya, we're friends. Friends don't nickel and dime each other. That word. Friends. Something inside me snapped. Friends. Did you help me move? Come to my art show. Give me rides when my car broke down. That's different. How? How is it different? I opened my purse, pulled out $15, and placed it on the table. This covers my soup, water, and tip. Generously. I stood up. I'm not paying for your food. Not tonight. Not ever again. I walked out into the cold night air, like shaking but head high. Behind me, I heard Devin calling, Maya, Maya, get back here. I made it to my car before I started crying. But they weren't sad tears. For the first time in 18 months, I felt free. The next morning, my phone exploded. 47 Instagram notifications. Brittany had posted a photo from last night. The 4 of them, laughing, raised glasses. Caption. When one friend makes the whole dinner awkward grimacing face but you remember what really matters, the company you keep. Hashtag real friends. She didn't name me. Didn't have to. Everyone knew. Comments flooded in. Brittany's replies. Some people just aren't ready for adult friendships, broken heart, money issues, say no more grimacing face. I stared at my phone. They were publicly assassinating my character. That's when I made the decision. If they wanted to play the social media game, I'd play too. But I'd play smarter. I called my sister Jasmine. She's a CPA, 29, protective. I told her everything. As I talked, she got quieter. Do you have receipts? Venmo history? Texts? Some. Get all of it. We're building a case. We spent 6 hours building what we call the friendship audit. A spreadsheet emerged. 18 months. $8,347 in exploitation. Every request tracked. 89 from them, from Maya. 0 fulfilled for me. This is financial abuse, Jasmine said. That's dramatic. Is it? They systematically took advantage of you. They knew you couldn't afford it. They did it anyway. Jasmine suggested something brilliant. Test them. See if they'll treat you the way you treated them. My car actually broke down that Monday. I posted in the group chat. My car's in the shop all week. Could anyone help with rides? All declined. That Thursday, Devin texted. Can you drive me to the airport Saturday 5 a.m.? My car's still broken, remember? Isn't it done yet? I really need a ride. Screenshot saved. Next, I posted on Instagram. Finally have time for freelance work. Elena bit within 2 hours. Need business cards for my jewelry business. My business card package is $150. Wait, you're charging me? Or you could Venmo the 250 you owe from Napa, and we'll call it even? Wow. I thought we were friends. Screenshot saved. Then I created at the hidden cost of friendship on Instagram. An anonymous account. I wasn't going to name them. I was going to show the pattern. First post, aesthetic graphic. The $97 soup, a thread on financial exploitation in friendships. Posted at 8 p.m. By midnight, 1,200 followers. By morning, 5,400. Second post, signs you're being financially exploited by friends. Comments exploding. This is my friend group. Screenshot this. Day 3, 12,000 followers. Day 5, someone from Brittany's circle followed the account. On day 7, my phone rang. Unknown number. Hi, is this the person behind the hidden cost account? I run a financial literacy nonprofit. Can we talk? Her name was Rebecca. She'd been in the exact same friend group, with the exact same people. 5 years ago. Brittany, Devin, Elena, Zoe. Am I right? How did you? Because they did the same thing to me. For 2 years. Rebecca now runs a nonprofit teaching financial communication. She offered me freelance work, $1,500 for a social media series. But that's not why she called. Maya, they're going to figure out it's you. Do you have a plan for when they confront you? That night, I posted graphic number 12 and tagged it #the audit. By morning, my phone was on fire. Brittany's mutual friend commented, Wait, is this about the dinner last week? Another comment, the Napa trip? This is about Brittany. Account followers spiked to 15,000. My personal Instagram DMs exploded. Brittany, we need to talk. Now. Devin, take down that account or we're getting lawyers involved. Zoe, this is defamation. I'm serious. Then came the text. Brunch tomorrow. All of us. You owe us a conversation. I arrived at the trendy brunch spot with a folder. They were already there, united front, 3 mimosas deep. Maya, this has gotten out of hand, Brittany started. We want to clear the air, but that account needs to come down. Today, Elena added. I slid the folder across the table. The friendship audit. Brittany opened it. Her face went white. Page 1. Total exploitation over 18 months. $8,347. Page 2. Request disparity chart. Them to me. 89 requests, 77 fulfilled. Me to them. 4 requests, 0 fulfilled. Page 3. Screenshots of their Instagram posts showing luxury purchases during weeks they claim to be broke. Page 4. Text messages showing them declining all my requests. Page 5. Every justification they'd used, timestamped. You've been collecting this? Devin asked. I learned from you, Devin. You keep spreadsheets too. That's when the woman at the next table spoke up. Oh my God, are you the friendship audit girl from Instagram? The entire brunch patio turned to look. About 20 people. I follow that account, the woman said. Her friend pulled out phone. Wait, is this them? You're the ones who made her pay $97 for soup? More phones came out. People were taking photos of them. You planned this, Devin accused. I picked a public place for safety. You brought the humiliation yourselves. Woman from next table. Is that page showing you bought a $400 handbag while owing her money? That's out of context. What's the context that makes that okay? They scrambled out, leaving cash scattered on the table. As they left, the woman sat down in Brittany's empty seat. Hi, I'm Jessica. I run a marketing agency. I want to hire you. The next week, the brunch incident went viral. Someone filmed it. 2 million views in 48 hours. Then other people started coming forward. 8 women. 8 different stories. Same 4 friends. Pattern established over 7 years. The nonprofit offered me full-time position, Director of Community Education, $65,000 plus freelance design. 3 other companies wanted my services. My Instagram grew to 45,000 followers. 3 months later, I got messages from them. Brittany, hey, I know it's been a while. I've been thinking. Can we talk? Devin's email. I want to apologize. I didn't realize how it was affecting you. Elena's Venmo. $847 with note, partial repayment. I'm sorry. Zoe's LinkedIn. I wrote you a recommendation. You taught me something important. None of them said the actual words. I was wrong. I exploited you. I'm truly sorry. All variations of, I didn't realize, it wasn't intentional, we both could have communicated better. I didn't respond to Brittany. Accepted Devin's Venmo with no message. Thanked Zoe professionally. Blocked Elena entirely. 6 months later, I saw them at a mutual friend's wedding. They nodded politely. I was there with Marcus, my business partner. Maybe more. I was wearing a dress that cost more than that infamous soup. Paid for it myself. No debt. No guilt. Do you ever miss them? Marcus asked. I miss who I thought they were. But those people never existed. A year later, my business had grown beyond anything I imagined. Luna Creative. Revenue, $180,000 first year. I got an email from a 22-year-old named Ashley. Your hidden cost posts save me. My friends were doing the same thing. I showed them your audit template. I got out. Thank you. That dinner bill I refused to pay. Best $85 I never spent. Final shot of my life now. Me in my own office, designing graphics about boundaries. Caption on my computer. What we tolerate, we teach. They thought they were teaching me to know my place. Instead, they taught me my worth. If this story resonated with you, like this video if you've ever been the broke friend. Subscribe for more stories about setting boundaries. Comment below. Tell me about a time you had to set a financial boundary. What happened? Remember, what you tolerate, you teach.